Okay, so we have here blank Ionic project. Ang gagawin natin is discuss natin yung service, and then later on ayusin natin yung previous na example natin. Okay, so unang-una, ano ba si service? So technically, ginagamit natin ng service to get or to provide information or data sa mga components natin or pages natin. So, ito po ay generate natin using our CLI. So, let's open our CMD, our terminal. Ionic generate service. And then, pangalan ng service nilalagay natin. For example, list. And as you can see in here, we have list.service.ts. Okay, so let's open that. Dito natin ilalagay yung mga list natin or yung data natin. Kung minsan, dito din sa may services natin, dito natin ilalagay yung connection sa database, yung pag-fetch natin ng API, dito natin siya ginagawa sa mga services. So, let's create a private list. Okay, so since we declare this as private, so, gagawa tayo ng getters, get list, and then we will going to return this.list. So, kung meron na kayong list or kung meron na kayong code that will fetch into API, something like that, all you have to do is to inject or ilagay sa pinaka main module ng inyong application, which is yung IC app module.ts. So, ilalagay natin siya as providers. So, pwede natin gawin yung technique na ginagawa natin doon sa mga components natin. We can declare constant in here. Services, lagay natin. So, lahat ng mga services natin, kasi po pwedeng ito ay list of students or mayroon kang another service for list of teachers. O pwedeng magkakahiwalay. And then, naka-import siya dito sa taas. And dito sa providers natin siya ilalagay. So, in here, eto, magkakasama yan. So, pwede nating ilagay sa hulihan or sa umpisa. And then, lalagay natin si services. Okay, so we're pertaining this one to this one. Okay, so eto, kapag inilagay natin yan sa pinaka main module na humahawak sa lahat ng application natin, so magagamit natin siya hanggang sa pinakamaliit na components. Okay, pero kapag for example, dito lang natin siya inilagay, let's say sa home module.ts, okay, so dun lang natin siya inilagay na as provider, hindi natin siya magagamit sa, for example, nag-generate tayo ng about page. Okay, so another page, hindi natin siya magagamit yung mga list na yon. So, magagamit lang natin kung merong under yung home natin. For example, yung katulad nung ginawa natin sa previous videos na nag-declare tayo ng children nung home natin. So, doon natin siya po pwedeng gamitin. Pero, kapag katulad nito, dito natin siya inilagay sa app module.ts, which is sakop niya lahat ng gagawin natin na page, and then as well as yung mga components under nung home na yan or kung about man na page na ginawa natin. So, after mo mailagay sa providers, so punta tayo dito sa may ating homepage.ts. So, pwede natin gamitin dito. Let's try natin siya. So, sa ating constructor, i-inject lang po natin yung list natin. So, ilalagay natin private. Parang dun sa may router service natin, di ba? So, or yung router service, activated router. So, mag-instantiate tayo dito, for example, list service. Okay, so sa constructor natin ilalagay yon para magkaroon na kagad ng laman yung ating homepage. Now, we can create a local variable dito sa ating homepage. Let's say, public local list. Okay, so empty muna siya. And then dito ko lalagyan ngayon sa may constructor natin. Sabihin natin, this.local list is equal to this.list. Yung list natin na nakadeclare dito sa list.service. Tapos, ma-access natin ngayon si getList. Okay, wherein si getList, ang ginagawa niya is kukunin niya yung private list natin and i-return niya or i-display niya. So now, technically, wala palang parentheses. Okay, so now in our homepage.html, so let's create ion content h1 ng4 let l of local list, and the interpolation natin cl dot name. And as you can see, we have here Jel, Pedro, and Juan. Okay, so if you want to use this, for example, yung ating list natin or yung ating list service sa other page, so let's say generate tayo ng another page, in about page.ts, all you have to do is to again private use list service, and then define your local variable, then assign it, and then you can now use my list in your about page. Okay, so let's switch na lang from home to about. Okay, so as you can see in here, nag-a-appear yung ating data. Okay, so ang kagandahan din dito is whenever that you are updating this list, nag-update siya sa about as well as dun sa ating home. Okay, so lahat ng gumagamit ng ating list service. Okay, so let's quick fix this, yung ating ginawa kanina. Okay, so technically, yung gagawin natin, so gumawa muna tayo ng service. Okay, so gumawa ako ng separate na folder na services, and then naglagay ako ng list. And then in here, so magde-declare ako ng list of teachers. Kunin ko din yung sa students. Now, gagawa ako ng getters for students. And then ganun din ang gagawin ko sa get teachers. Now, let's provide this list service sa ating app module.ts. List service, comma. And let's revisit kung saan natin ginagamit yung ating mga list sa ating homepage.ts. So, okay tayo dyan. Sa ating teachers.component.ts. Okay, so as you can see, we have errors on that. Kasi dito, naglo-loop tayo sa ating teachers. So, provide natin list service. Let's localize public teachers. And then, i-assign natin. Now, so may laman na yung teachers natin. I think the teachers will work. As far as I know, teachers. So as you can see, okay na yung teachers natin. So let's move forward to our student component.ts. Provide our list. Create a local variable. Assign it. And as you can see in here, sa students natin, okay na siya. Now, of course, so ginagamit din natin yan sa student details.component.ts. We will not going to use it anymore. Si students na to, tatanggalin na natin yan. Instead of doing that, so we will going to add. Okay, so mag-a-add tayo ng list natin. Okay, so kung mag-a-add tayo, so comma lang, private, list service. So now in here, si public search student, yan, ay ililipat natin papunta dito sa ating service. Okay. Now, ma-modify natin tong code. Okay, so return natin to. Okay, so hindi na natin siya ipapasa sa this selected students. So ang gagawin natin is available na ngayon si search student sa list of services natin. Katulad nung kanina na kapag nag-get student tayo and then get teacher. So in here, and on init, tanggalin natin yan. Okay, and then gawa tayo ng method natin. This, that selected student, ito, is equal to this, that list natin dot, so as you can see, pwede na natin kunin yung function natin na search student. So ang kailangan lang natin is ipo-provide yung ID. Okay, so yung ID natin is ayun, yung this.id. Okay, and then para mag-fire ito, we will going to call this sa ating this.fetch from service list, like so. And then, as you can see in here, students, John Doe, John Smith. Okay, so hindi na pe-fetch yata yung ating image. So let's try to restart this. Ionic serve. Okay, so in here, teachers, students, John Doe, Jane Smith, Alice Dixon. Ayan. Okay, so that's how you do services.